Few athletes in modern track and field have changed the destiny of an entire nation as quickly and dramatically as Julien Alfred. She is not simply a fast runner, she is a symbol of hope, national pride, perseverance, and Caribbean excellence. For the people of Saint Lucia, a small island nation in the Caribbean with a population of around, Julien Alfred became more than an athlete the moment she crossed the finish line at the Paris Olympics. She became history, early life a dream, born on a small island. Julien Alfred was born on June in Cicerone-Castri's Saint Lucia. Saint Lucia is beautiful, but it is not considered a global athletics superpower like the United States or Jamaica. The country had limited facilities, limited funding, and almost no Olympic history. Yet, from a young age, Alfred showed extraordinary speed. Teachers and coaches quickly realized she was different. She was explosive, natural, fearless. While many children dreamed of success, Julien trained with the belief that she could compete against the world's best. Despite coming from a tiny island nation many people barely knew existed. Her path was not easy. She lost her father at a young age, a heartbreaking event that deeply affected her life. But instead of breaking her spirit, the pain became fuel for her ambition. That emotional resilience would later define her career. Moving abroad, chasing greatness. To become elite, Alfred needed better training opportunities. Like many Caribbean athletes, she eventually moved abroad to continue her athletic development. She attended school in Jamaica before later joining the University of Texas in the United States, one of the strongest track and field programs in the world. That move transformed her career. At Texas, she developed into one of the most feared sprinters in collegiate athletics. She combined raw acceleration, perfect sprint mechanics, incredible reaction time, calmness under pressure, powerful finishing speed. Coaches and analysts began realizing that Julien Alfred was no ordinary college athlete. She was becoming a future world champion. In year, Julien Alfred announced herself to the entire world by winning gold in the indoor championships. This was a massive moment because now she was not just beating college athletes, she was beating the best professional sprinters on earth. Her speed looked effortless. She exploded from the blocks with terrifying acceleration and maintained perfect form throughout the race. The victory proved she could handle pressure at the highest level, but even bigger history was coming. The women's meters at the Paris Olympics was expected to be dominated by athletes from traditional sprint powers. Most people focused on American stars and Jamaican legends. Very few believed a runner from Saint Lucia would become Olympic champion, but Julien Alfred believed. When the gun fired in the Olympic final, Alfred exploded from the blocks with unbelievable speed. Within seconds, she had control of the race. Her technique remained smooth. Her posture remained relaxed. Her stride looked powerful yet effortless. And then history happened. Julien Alfred crossed the finish line in seconds and won Olympic gold. Saint Lucia had never won an Olympic medal before. Now they had Olympic gold in the most iconic event in athletics, the women's meters. The world was stunned. Saint Lucia erupted in celebration. People cried in the streets. Cars honked across the island. Children suddenly saw new possibilities for their future. One athlete had transformed an entire nation's sporting identity. Her victory meant far more than speed. It represented small nations defeating giant powers, Caribbean excellence, persistence through hardship, dreams becoming reality, representation for young girls worldwide. Many fans connected emotionally with her because she carried herself with humility and grace. Despite becoming a global superstar overnight, she did not act arrogant as if Olympic gold was not enough. Alfred later won silver in the meters. This proved her versatility. That requires explosive acceleration, that requires speed, endurance, and race intelligence. Winning medals in both confirmed that Julien Alfred was now one of the greatest sprinters on earth. Experts often praise Alfred for her complete sprint package. Explosive start. Her reaction time is elite. She gains an advantage almost immediately out of the blocks. Smooth mechanics. Unlike some sprinters who tense up, Alfred runs relaxed. Relaxation is critical at world-class speed, powerful acceleration. Her transition phase is incredibly efficient. She reaches top speed quickly without wasting movement. Mental strength. She performs best under pressure. Olympic finals destroy many athletes psychologically. Alfred became stronger. Her success completely changed. Sports culture in Saint Lucia. Children now dream of Olympic greatness. Track programs gained attention. National pride skyrocketed. The government honored her achievements nationally, and many people now consider her the greatest athlete in St. Lucian history. For a small island nation to